Hey guys, we are back on the cruiser after last week's video where I sailed my skiff with Marina, and judging by YouTube analytics you guys really liked it, so I'll try and sail the skiff more often. And now back to the refit. I already bought the anti-skids, and I would really like to thank you all for the coffees you bought me, which allowed me to buy Kiwigrip. Guys, thanks a bunch, it really makes a difference. But before you can see me applying that, I'm going to show you everything had to be done before I could put the anti-skid down. Okay, so since I don't have enough on my hands already, I decided to create more work for myself. While doing the tow rail and all these small areas in between the anti-skids, I actually forgot that where the stanchion bases go, and around all the cleats and the push pit and so on, this needs to be white as well, because I can't put anti-skid in there if I want to seal this properly. And while this was such an easy task, while I was doing this, all I had to do is just paint this bit. Now I can't just do that. I have to actually sand the primer, because according to the data sheet, if it's more than 5 days after being applied, this needs to be sanded for the top coat to actually adhere here. So yeah, more work. I better get on with it. So I'll be using the orbital sander with 120 grit. Just try to lightly score the surface, not really sand it. If 120 is too much, I'll try the 220 after. Okay, before I can apply the anti-skid, I need to define the areas where I will not apply anti-skid. So I had to bring this back to the boat so I can know exactly where these bases are mounted. I will put one screw on each base to make sure they're in place, and we'll go from there. Of course, now all the holes are covered with putty and primed and painted, so I don't know where they are. I'm gonna go in there and try to drill at least one of them from underneath so I can locate the bases. A4 stainless. Okay, I will secure those two first, and then I'll proceed to the other one on each side, and then the last one on each side. Okay, so I have now finished putting this in place, well, sort of, and I have drawn all the lines around the bases, pre-drilled the holes. I will have to do the same now at the bow, and I will then take it all apart again, take it home, polish it and fix some bits that needs fixing. I made the template for that. And this one here, I'm going to drill one of the holes from the head compartment, because I can't find the holes here. So, sunny Portugal, but today we had 50-50 chance of raining. So I decided not to start working in the morning because the anti-skid Kiwigrip is water-based. And until that thing dries, if we get any rain, that's it, wrecked. And I have to redo it all over again. And this thing is expensive. So I decided to play safe. I'm gonna put some tape now around the areas. And since they predict or they forecast that it's going to clear towards the evening and it's going to be a nice day tomorrow, maybe I can still do some today. If not, I'll start in the morning. Hey guys, today seems to be better than yesterday, and they forecast clear skies for the rest of the day and tomorrow. So fingers crossed, I'm gonna apply Kiwigrip today. This is the new package it comes in. No more buckets. It comes in these little pouches. With the roll. And instructions, and that's about it. So that should be 2 square meters per pouch. Hopefully that will be enough for the whole deck. If not, I'm gonna have to go and buy another one of them. Right, so I never applied Kiwigrip before, but from all the videos I saw on YouTube, the best seems to be with a spatula or with a comb like this. Couldn't find any around in the shops, so I made this one with a bit of carbon I had in the workshop. Yeah, I know carbon, so my Kiwigrip's gonna be high performance. Well, let's have a go. That seems to be pretty much even, so fingers crossed, moment of truth. Okay, so they advise to first press harder on the roll to really spread and even the thickness. And after that, just lightly go with the roller, just for the texture. Okay, that looks good to me. I do wish I had used wider tape, because I actually hit the cabin a few times there, but whatever, it's done now. So I'm not entirely sold on the pouches, to be honest, because now I've got excess here and I have to keep it on a spatula and I can't just put it back in the bucket. Okay, let's start taking tape off. Yes! Finished! So anti-skid's done, and if you're wondering why I chose white, well, it's not really a choice. Here on summer we get over 40 degrees Celsius, and the temperature on a surface painted even on the lightest grey compared to a surface painted white is the difference between you being able to go barefoot on the deck or not in some days. So white it is. And for those of you who already know me, I am most definitely a function over form kind of guy. So we're staying with white. Guys, that's it for now. Stay safe and I'll see you next week.